sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. On the Chicago sideline, you see the Bears head coach. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 37-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. He continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Get set, get set. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Bears first down. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 12. A run straight ahead at Scatterboot. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Brings up 2nd and 7. Get set. They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. 3rd and short. Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
The run here is Breece Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Hey, ribble it.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Yellow. Argolani.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Fight on these two. Argolani.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Evans. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right. Hey, Ripley. Watch twist.
The RPO, this is out to Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the Bears.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Denver. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable with Taylor. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Bears 1st down.
Off the play fake. Purdy. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Purdy now on second down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a hold to the punt team. Fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On play action, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. To throw is Mahomes. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. First and 10. Purdy. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brings up second and 8.
Now, Mahomes. underneath for home. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Now he'll air one out, and this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Purdy now back near his goal line. That's complete to Coleman. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Bears
from the gun, it's Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby. He gets in there to report the sack, number 16 now on the season. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back near the goal line, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 15.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That is caught by Washington. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
The 4-yard line.
Come back!
Mahomes now to throw again. That's to the end zone, and it's batted away. It is incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to... possibly get 3 before the break. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Oh, looks like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. LeBarco's offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note, he comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. Walking across the field, this one to Higgins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. First down throw. Mahomes. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Broncos. His offense ready to try for 2 more. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This returnable with Taylor. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get that out to Scatterboot. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And They say it's 4th and inches. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Yellow. I've got blue lane. Hey, 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On the return is Jones. Oh, looked like he was at a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action with Purdy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Nifty running on the return to get some good yardage before he was taken down. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 57.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This returnable with Taylor. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll get about 2. That's not made by Byron Young. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Got it with Smith in Jigba. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. 1st and 10. Purdy. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bears' 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Back to the air again is Purdy. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line. The Broncos offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The drive begins with a run, and It's Hall. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 more yards from him there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yellow.
They will run it over center with Hall. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 3.
Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. Getting the job done on fourth. And now it's first and goal.
Yellow.
Hall. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and goal. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This returnable with Taylor. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Bears offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So the deficit comes from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
Left side is made by Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to build on the solid performance of the week.